Picture this. You hop on Roblox for one quick game, and 5 minutes later you're sprinting for your life from a tsunami. Not to save your base, not to clutch a ranked win, but to collect Brainrots. And somehow, it works. It really works. Because the new wave right now is this experience called Escape Tsunami for Brainrots. And the whole vibe is basically run forward, dodge the wave, grab a Brainrot, repeat. That's the loop. No deep systems, no wild mechanics, no wow moments that make you lean back like, okay, that was sick. It's almost aggressively minimal. The Brainrots themselves often feel like props more than characters. Half the time they're just there and you're like, wait, that's it? And here's where the spicy part starts. It gives off that energy like the devs weren't trying to cook, they were trying to cash out. Like, you know those games where you can feel the boardroom behind the design? Keep it simple, make it addictive, ship it, monetize it. Because when a mode is this bare bones, it's not screaming passion project. It's whispering, we saw what was trending on TikTok and we ran, literally ran, with it. Now compare that to Steal a Brainrot. That one is a full-on phenomenon. It's still Brainrot culture, still meme creatures, still chaos, but the hook is nastier. It's built around stealing, risk, competition, and that gut punch moment when you lose something valuable. It's not just movement, it's emotion. It's betrayal. It's, I trusted you and you took my little gremlin. And that's why it goes viral. Kids don't just play it, they react to it. Loudly, publicly. Perfect content bait. Escape Tsunami for Brainrots though? It's like someone looked at Steal a Brainrot and said, okay, what if we remove the depth, remove the drama, keep the buzzword, and add a big wave so the gameplay plays itself? And I'm not even saying that like a hater. I'm saying it like a business plan. And speaking of business plans, there's a strong chance this Tsunami experience is connected to Do Big Studios. Multiple community sources list Do Big Studios tied to these Brainrot experiences, including Escape Tsunami for Brainrots and Steal a Brainrot. Do Big is known in the Roblox ecosystem for owning / partnering with huge games, and yeah, the reputation that follows? Heavy monetization. Even their own public-facing presence is basically, we acquire games, optimize them, run them, scale them. That's not a small indie friend group messing around, that's a machine. So if you're wondering why these Brainrot places feel like they spawn out of nowhere and instantly dominate, that's why. This stuff is engineered to surf the algorithm. Simple loops, fast dopamine, easy onboarding. And a theme that already lives rent-free in kids' heads. Because let's talk about why Brainrot places are so sticky. First, they're low effort to understand. No tutorials, no lore you need to respect, no best build homework. You click play and your brain goes, oh, we run, we grab, we win. That's it. Second, they're high reward, low commitment. In traditional games, progress is slow. In Brainrot games, you're constantly unlocking, collecting, rebirthing, spinning wheels, getting rare things, even if the gameplay itself is basically treadmill content. You're not playing for the mechanics, you're playing for the slot machine feeling. And yep, games like Escape Tsunami for Brainrots have events and special currencies that lean into this exact loop. Third, they're made for a very specific audience, and Roblox has a lot of that audience. Roblox skews young, and younger players love experiences that are bright, obvious, repetitive, and social. They don't want Elden Ring, they want funny thing plus fast win plus show friend. And Brainrot culture is basically meme food. Absurd characters, weird names, loud vibes, instant identity. So who's the target? Realistically, kids, preteens, and the iPad core crowd. But also older teens who treat these games like ironic junk food. Like, this is garbage, let's play it for 2 hours. The same way people watch trash reality TV and swear they're above it while knowing every character's name. And that brings us back to the Tsunami game. Escape Tsunami for Brainrots doesn't need depth to win. It needs momentum. It needs to get you into a loop where you're always one more run away from something cooler. One more Brainrot, one more rare roll, one more rebirth. The gameplay is the delivery system. The real product is your attention. Meanwhile, Steal a Brainrot is built like a playground fight with cosmetics. That's why it stays in the conversation longer. It creates stories. He stole mine. I got revenge. I baited him. That's content. That's social drama in a box. And it's gotten so big that mainstream outlets have been dissecting why it's exploding. So where does that leave Escape Tsunami for Brainrots? Honestly, it feels like the fast food version of the Brainrot boom. Quick to make, easy to scale, easy to clone. And if Do Big Studios is connected, it makes even more sense. Big portfolio energy, big optimization energy, and yes, the kind of studio people associate with a lot of monetization knobs. And here's the part nobody wants to say out loud. Brainrot places aren't failing because they're empty. They're winning because they're empty. No friction, no thinking, just vibes, dopamine, and the illusion of progress. It's Roblox junk food, and the platform is basically a giant food court. So next time you load into Escape Tsunami for Brainrots and you see those stiff little Brainrots just sitting there like they're waiting for their paycheck to clear, ask yourself, are you playing a game? Or are you riding a trend that's been perfectly packaged, shrink-wrapped, and sold to your attention span? Because that wave isn't the scariest thing chasing you, it's the algorithm.